Oops, I did it again. And there's no world bridger. Oh, there is! I'm sorry I shouted at you. I'm sorry, that might have been really loud. Oh my god, no, you're kidding me. I just did it again. I recorded 37 minutes of, for me personally, beautiful sky walking the eagle. And I'd forgotten to turn my phone off. And a phone call came in, and the whole fucking thing just deleted. I mean, am I not learning? What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm just like, how is this thing? Every time this happens, the world bridger, white death, is in the day energy. Today he's in the occult. My medicine, the eagle's medicine. Linking, bonding, service, tone 3 of the Skywalker. We have to let go frequently. And the Skywalker has death has a wild word bridger in the analog. His wingman. I'm going to call the analog the wingman from now on. Okay, well, no point crying over spilled milk. We start over. We start over. I let it go instantly. Boop. Fine. Done. Pebble dropped into the water. I'm starving. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, recap? Which part do we recap without boring ourselves now? Oh, here comes my stomach. Okay, regroup. What's happening? Today I'm really observing my own mind a lot. I maneuvered myself into a couple of cul-de-sacs where I could observe my own mind looking for the path, looking for explanations, looking for reasons why. That was really going on a lot just now. I explored dream time. I explored need versus desire. The eagle serving us, serving the skywalker, serving us skywalking with mind, vision, creators, our visionary creative mind, represented by the eagle. The focus, yellow seed, it's the eagle's wingman, analog friend, most like itself kin energy. Switched position from yesterday wizard, where it was the, who would that be? It isn't the antagonist, it is the antipod, it is the most furthest away from itself energy, but needed to balance itself. So the wizard can go into timelessness, into now, into a meditative zen, into the state where the wizard needs not control anything. The magic of the wizard is indeed not to use its magic to control, but to flow. The use of the magic of the wizard is to observe how magical everything is, how magical we are, how everything is magic. Now I'm observing my mind, wanting to explain the difference between making magic and observing the magic that's making itself, that's happening at all times. The great I am, that you are, that we are, that I am, is I am all the time, is being magical all of the time. And the wizard is just tuning into this magic. In practical three-dimensional living, this is the way to live. practically in 3D. And I had a situation this morning where the focus during a conversation, a part of my mind was focusing somewhere else. Focus, focus, focus. Yellow seed. Hocus pocus focus, a very wizard. Antipod seed. The seed is the wingman today. Seed and serpent have switched positions from wingman to antipod. So yesterday's wingman is chilling today, reminding us that we can chill. It's very important for the eagle, the antipod of the serpent, but I'm not going to investigate. I'm not skywalking that right this minute. I'm sharing a situation where the focus during a conversation inside me, I had a dual focus. I was focusing on the conversation, but I observed how my mind could run a second storyline in parallel. It was about something else altogether. About my finances and my relationship to finance and my relationship to my lack of finance or my imaginary lack of finance, or like just because it isn't in the bank doesn't mean it isn't around. It doesn't mean it's not going to be there when I need it. And I had the ego filter. I wasn't thinking. I was just observing. I could even in that moment. No, I couldn't in that moment. I can only do that now. In the moment, I couldn't observe the position I was in to dual stream. I wasn't going into that. I wasn't able to go into that third, like Inception, into that third layer where I was observing myself, observing in two places and being present in two places. I was just present in two places, and I can only observe that now in hindsight. And the second present, I was actively present in my conversation, but there was a passive presence in my part of my mind running my focus, my seed, with my finance, my situation. And there was like this awareness that I had a filter between myself, the observer I was, and the financial situation in general. It was a very general thing, nothing, like what is my vision? I could see how the eagle had placed itself like a filter. I speak as if I didn't do that, because in a way I didn't do that, but in a way I also did do that. So it feels like an oxymoron, but it's not. And that's the magician, the magical power of having the focus manifest itself. Oh, I just go right now, my serpent, my body is going into this really delicious space of feeling itself, like, this feels so good. I don't have to stress. This is not a mental stress. This is just like, it just happens by itself, because that's the wisdom of the cosmic human, transcending my limitations so naturally. And I could see the situation with my finance suddenly, like I can just envision like the abundance. The Skywalker has the abundance as the antipod, the blue knight, which we're running the wave spell of the blue knight in parallel in the antipod. So it is balancing the wave spell of the Skywalker at all times. So we're actually dancing through the circle of the 20 from two opposing places, like one line through the center of a clock face, 12 and 6, let's say. And you move that line, not like two arms of a clock, they move independent. It's one line, it's fixed like the line of a seesaw, and it's going around. So it's going from 12 to 11 to 10. The one arm is going 12, 11, 10, 9, and the other is going 6, 5, 4, 3. You can go, if we're going counterclockwise through the Tolkien, you could also make it clockwise, it doesn't matter. But you know what I mean? It's going from Skywalker, Wizard, Eagle, the Skywalker wave spell, and it's going Blue Knight, Red Serpent, White Death. It's going parallel. blue knight, yellow seed, red serpent, whatever it's saying there. Um, So we're in this abundance wave spell at the same time in the occult. And the Skywalker is at all times attached, exploring abundance. If we're exploring our lack, if I'm exploring my lack of finance, if I either mentally by fearing imagination, fearing situations where I don't have enough, or a lack of love, or lack of time, or lack of ability to perform if I'm a performer, or lack of opportunity of any kind, lack of food, lack of beauty, whatever I may be exploring the lack of, I have an abundance of that lack, either imaginarily or actually manifested. And the Skywalker represents what you dream of a lot. You pull from the Blue Night Dreamtime into the third dimension manifested, and you will explore it. That is you bringing your heaven in. Heaven to us means a happy state, the perfect ideal state. As a conscious co-creator, that is what you would consciously create. None of us goes around and says, let's create some shit scenario for ourselves. Let's see how bad we can make it. But at the same time, we observe that we do that in our personal lives and collectively. How bad can it get? I mean, are those people in poverty-stricken areas, in war zones, are they there saying, let's see how bad we can make it? Are they consciously creating that? Have they karmically, unconsciously created that? Have we all karmically, unconsciously created that? We are one being on this planet. These are questions my warrior is asking. The yellow warrior, fearlessness, questioning. I can't come to the third word now. So it was a very nice space to observe how the eagle could just very comfortably today, for me, hold a very comfortable vision of, financial abundance. I've had a lot of issues around money in terms of like a lot of these basic beliefs that money is the cause of all evil. Money is the root cause of all evil. I mean, what kind of a belief is that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, really. Or dirty money, or filthy rich. And there's, like, how much do you need? Having a lot means it has been stolen. This belief that there's only a finite amount of wealth, and if it is imbalanced in some, a lot of people have too little because there are people who have too much. It's not distributed correctly. But that's a paradigm. Is that the paradigm we want to live in? Is that the paradigm I want to live in? Or can we say the universe has the wherewithal to abundantly supply to everyone? And the desert, for example, is not a lack of water. And the seeds in the desert are not punished. They're not suffering the lack of water. It's an abundance of something else there, and it's meant to be like that. It is all the system in balance. Every single human system has to ask itself, are we in alignment? And we can only speak for ourselves. I can only speak for myself. Am I in alignment? Where am I not in abundance, in flow, in harmony? Yellow seed on the Skywalker. The whole 13 days we're skywalking. We're skywalking the eagle. What are my visions? And the visions, the focus. The Skywalker's vision is exploring the visions, the dream time, what we dream of a lot. Even our fears are our dreams. If we spend a lot of time thinking in negative thoughts, imagine or thinking how bad things are, contemplating the negative reality we are observing, or spending time in fearful emotions, that's a form of dreaming. That is us activating our manifestational power plant. What we feel, we manifest. What we feel connected to what we think, we end up manifesting. And whether we manifest it in our own lives, maybe our own lives are perfectly fine, but we see the world is totally not fine. Anyway, we get to explore that. I'm not here to preach. Each of us need to do that explanation. I think we need to do that exploration of for ourselves. Like, are we living are we thriving? Emotionally, mentally, socially, sexually, health-wise, financially, whatever. We choose. We may not want to thrive sexually, for example. We may say, this is not, I don't need to express my sexuality at all at this period in my life. It's not necessary. So then that's not necessary. That energy will express itself otherwise. If it's repressed, we will create a kind of a whatever for it. But if it just gets to free flow, the Kundalini energy doesn't need to express sexually. It will express creatively. It's a creative energy that can express in any other way creatively. If too little of it flows, eventually the body will probably give up the ghost and find a new one. The soul is always a creator. The ego reminds us that the body, ego and body connected, we are creative. We're creative. We're creators. And we are being created. So are we exploring the creation we are? Are we exploring the creators we are, the conscious and unconscious, the deliberate co-creators we are? By the time we come to the Skywalker, we've been through the wave spell of the dragon, of the wizard, of the blue hand, of the yellow sun. That journey we've taken, and now we're consciously checking out, hey, where are we? What are we doing? What are we manifesting? What do we dream? What do we want? Where are we going? How are we relating to the field? What cog in the wheel are we? Who are we co-creating what with? What am I creating in my own world? I'm kind of sort of living a dream of co-creating with you. There is an imaginary you listening to me. I'm enjoying this process of tuning myself, doing this. I can't talk too much about it. This is taking my mind into a really weird space, because it immediately, when I say these words, a part of my mind drags me into, who do you think you are? And it wants to take me down a dark alley. I don't want to go down a dark alley because I'm really enjoying this process. But I'm observing that part of my mind that's taking me down a dark alley. And I'm saying, I'm not going with you. So the eagle, where am I holding my vision, my seed, my focus? And then there's the world bridger, the occult. And we're sharing the world bridger with a Skywalker. And we're sharing it, oh my God, with the wizard. Yes, in this wave spell. We've had the world bridger here for 3 days in a row. The right-hand man of the Skywalker, the best friend, is the world bridger. The death, opportunity, balancing. Oh, God. And it's the next wave spell. We're going to explore the world bridger like nobody's business. And the wave spell after the world bridger, once we've explored death and dying and all the opportunities letting go brings, we move into the blue storm. Auto-generation. Am I right about that? Yes, there's the mirror, the mirror, wind, world bridger, dog, wizard. Yes, so we're going into the blue storm after the world bridger. Auto-generate, catalyze energy. Like, let's gear up for that. You gotta let go before you... And why can I go into that? Like I can go, remember, do you notice if you're following, sometimes I can't go into a kin's energy. Just something won't let me. I could really go deep now into this energy of the world bridger going to to the wave spell of the blue storm, because the world bridger is the analog kin of the Skywalker. It was present yesterday as the guide of the wizard, and it's present again today as the occult, the medicine. I had another word for it earlier. I forgot it. Of the eagle. So letting go to fly, letting go. So when we want to manifest, it's like a boiled pot. A watched pot doesn't boil. You know that saying. When you plant the seed, you gotta let it be now. Let it do its own thing. You can't open the earth all the time and look, what is it doing? What is it doing? It won't do that way. So we have to look away. We have to release the focus. We can't be hell-bent on a thing and just not let go. The rhythmic eagle, the rhythmic seed, the rhythmic anything. In this wave spell, the mirror is rhythmic. Truth, order, reflect. So reflecting on this ability to let go and understand, letting go doesn't mean it disappears and it's gone. Dying doesn't mean we're gone. Our dreams aren't gone. Our visions aren't gone. Our creations aren't gone. We are creating for this life and in a future life. We are creating parallel. We are always creating. We are eternal. So there's no need to be worried about when this life ends, all the things I haven't achieved. There's no need to regret anything ever, because you get another opportunity to do it over or to do it again, like me. Every freaking world bridger, seemingly, I seem to, well, not every freaking world bridger, but every now and then, and the world bridger is always present, I lose a whole recording. And I can start over. The creative energy I can tune into every single moment. There is no shortage of it. There's no shortage of Kundalini energy. There's no shortage of life energy. But if I sit here talking for 5 hours, I will burn out. I can't. Even if I said to myself, I don't care who listens for 5 hours or not. That's not my thing. You listen when you want to. You tune out after 5 seconds. It doesn't matter to me. But to me, oh, my stomach, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, I apologize. To me, it wouldn't serve me to go over my, to be unbalanced in what I do. In as much as I love this, as much as this is my heaven, as much as I enjoy this, if I hold on to it, maybe believing I can't enjoy the next moment, or if I hold on to it, chances are I do because I'm trying to avoid something else. If I live my life as a skywalker, I never need to avoid anything. I explore everything, even that which I don't like. I have to do something I don't like. Can I explore it in such a way? How can I like it? I'm looking at a pile of laundry that I have to do. I tackle it in parts. Now, the only things of the laundry that was still a bigger pile 2 days ago that's left is what needs ironing. I usually enjoy ironing. I enjoy the process of ironing. I must eat something first, and then I'm going to put on a nice audio or a nice video, and while I iron, I give myself something for my mind to do at the same time. So I don't begrudge having to do the ironing, and today I have time to do it. I have a free day today. So all of it I've learned, I'm learning, and that Tzolk'in is a fantastic tool to live in such flow that I don't schedule my, I don't even need to be in charge of my schedule. Everything happens by itself. Now, if I, no, you don't need to make a point. You don't need to make a point. Everyone gets the point, Tatjana. Okay, I'm starting to get tired. I already talked 37 minutes at like high energy. Okay, wait, I've made my point. The eagle on tone 3. I forget now which points I've already made in the deleted recording and which have I made now. Bonding, linking service, the vision, the Skywalker and the eagle serve each other here. So the dream time serves the eagle to focus the vision, the without and having to let go of it, knowing to let go of it frequently, and then the eagle retires into the serpent and goes body. Not visioning, not missioning, just body, enjoying, being, sliding, slithering. The serpent can slither along its own skin. I'm sure that is a totally delicious sensation. I love the way serpents move. It's like, oh my God, could I please just want to know? I want to be a serpent for. I have to use the Skywalker's Blue Night to imagine myself as a serpent. And we can do that. We know we can do that. The indigenous do it. They become the animal that they hunt. And they slow it down so that their bodies can be together with that animal in such a way that they can catch it, so to speak. And they make the kill a comfortable process for everyone involved. It's a wonderful way of being in life, really in alignment with, and we in the modern world can live exactly like that. When we hunt our prey, whether that is our million or whether that is our opportunities, whatever we envision and focus as opportunities we want, we become one with that opportunity. We already feel ourselves being there. I often speak about this creative process. The eagle tells us we're one with that, with the seed. The seed in the wave spell of the eagle is important. You can observe it. You can. It's here today. It's been there yesterday in the wizard. We just become receptive. Go into the receptive mode. Listen to Abraham Hicks if you need to understand that part. The seeds are already pre-planted in the night, in the blue night, one seal before the yellow seed, and the Skywalker is the antipode to the blue night. So we have the blue night wave spell running in parallel to this wave spell. I don't know if I mentioned that at length in the lost recording, or if it's here, I'm mentioning it again because I can't overemphasize this enough. The Skywalker wave spell runs parallel to the blue night wave spell. I need to myself investigate that principle because for me the yellow sun, which is running parallel to the white dog. So it's through the dog wave spell, love, loyalty, heart, compassion, that I walk through all the seals that are not part of my own wave spell. Too big to hold for me right now, but it's just beautiful to explore. I'm placing that in the dream. I've just fished that out of the dream field. The seeds are forming for me to eagle eyes and wizard eyes, and the red earth is also attached to the seed, which is coming in 2 days' time. So there's all the seed potential growing in the earth. It all lands up in the earth. In the final resting position of the seed is the earth. Is the red earth in the seed wave spell? The seed ends in the warrior. Oh my gosh. Seed, star, human, warrior, sun. The seed wave spell ends in the 13th warrior, the cosmic warrior, and then the next wave spell is the red earth after the yellow seed. So all the seeding, we're getting there still. We're going to seed, and then plant it all in the earth, and then we're going earth. And letting the seeds we've planted just rest there. And we've already gone through that. Wait, what is the parallel wave spell to the seed? The wizard. Damn, we've already done that. In the quantum field, that's already happened because we've already gone through the wizard wave spell where we had the seed wave spell in parallel. Now, I didn't talk about that because I didn't have that in my vision, but I have that in my field of vision now. I love this. It's all now. 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 Oh, and we're moving through it in a cyclical, spiraling time. Bending space-time. Of course, we're constantly bending it. and we're constantly experiencing it in the now, whichever chosen aspects of it, consciously or unconsciously. Every conscious choice creates an unconscious dream field that we call the created manifested reality. Even if it's in the emotions, in the mind, in the dreams, it's all manifest. Everything we experience, conscious and unconscious, is manifestation. It is manifestation. Now we want to be conscious manifestors. We have to dream consciously. We have to be conscious skywalkers. Explore your life, explore your world, explore the space you're living in, or explore where you want to live in your feeling, in your dream time. Pull out the vision, give it to the eagle, let it serve you, and let the eagle plant the seeds, and you will live it. It's a foregone conclusion. And the wizard tells us, live your magic now. Never, never forget, you cannot live the eagle if in the now, in your wizard, you're in agony, you're in pain, you're just complaining all the time. You're going to create more complaining. Can't get there from there. Abram always says you resonate on two ends of the same frequency. It's two ends and you can't get there from here. When you're in like, how do I get there? I'm in lack, I'm in pain, but I want to be free, I want to be abundant, I want to have the lover, I want to have the this, I want to have the that, but I don't have it. You can't get there from there. You can't get there from the place of wanting it, but you can get there from the place of the magician, the white magic, the white wizard has the seeds. You have it. It's already there. Live the now is everything you've already created. The Skywalker can explore it. So I've created shit. I've created something I really don't like. I've created this enormous amount of problems, or this one teeny little niggling problem. Whatever I've created, here it is. The Skywalker says, here it is. This is what it is. Fearlessly look at this. Tone 4, warrior. You have to feel. You have to be not be afraid to look at your own creation, and then say, okay, where's the magic? There's a lot of magic in all of this. I have created this, so if I want to change it, I allow the eagle and the vision and the dream to change it because I can feel good. Because I can feel good already. That I can. And if I can't, that's the first thing I have to learn. Forget about wanting a lot of money or a lover or this or that. If I can't satisfy myself, if I can't please myself, if I can't feel good out of myself, if I believe I have to have X, Y, Z so that I then can feel good, no. Not gonna work. Anyway, we all know that, right? So it's so simple. But needs some training, like muscle training. And it's beautiful. It's explore-worthy. Dream time. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Now I've spoken enough. Who do we have? We've spoken about the seed. We've spoken about the serpent. There's always a lot more to speak about the serpent, but the serpent just is to remind us of whatever I've spoken. Death I've spoken about. Who's guiding us today? Probably the blue light. Wait, let me look. Oh no, the storm. Of course, tone 3 is always guided by tone 13 in the same wave spell. Oh, how beautiful. That's another reason why it's so easy to talk about the blue storm. Oh my God. Oh my God, eagle. The combination of the next wave spell, I've spoken about it. I want to say it again just for myself. The next wave spell after this one is the White World Bridger, today's occult, and the best friend of the Skywalker. And then the wave spell after the World Bridger is the blue storm, self-generated. When that seed is planted into the earth, and it gets the right environment, the right light, the right water, it is where it can blossom. And we need to just envision that, right, eagle? We need to imagine that. We need to dream that. We need to feel that. Blue night. Give it the water it needs. Blah blah blah. And we are not, it's not our jurisdiction to maneuver the rivers on this planet so that the earth, we don't need to micromanage the earth. Yeah, she does that herself. We just need to manage ourselves. So our own earth, our body. This serpent is our earth. And so we need to, well, that's a question. Do we need to micromanage this body? Or does it do itself? Do we just need to get out of the way? Well, that's the transcendent human. It just does itself. You just find out who we are to get to enjoy this perfect creation. It is perfect. We don't need to micromanage anything. Just dream. Just tell the universe what you want and then just enjoy it. Oh my goodness. Okay, done. Done deal. All right, so now we're guided by the storm, because that's where we're going. That's the higher, so that's where we're going. That's what we're serving. This eagle serves the auto generation. This storm auto generate. The system is already perfect. And if ever we come upon anywhere where it's like, oh, this isn't ideal, this isn't really working as well as it could, and we do this collectively, every human that realizes like having to struggle for money is not really good. We can't really fulfill our dreams if we don't just have the resources we need. And if we're so busy doing a job we hate just to get the resources to survive, we can't be conscious dreamers. How to be a conscious dreamer? You need time. But we need to make it our business to understand that's what we need. And we're consciously doing that. Every human needs to have access to the resources they need. Punkt. Full stop. I mean, hello, if I don't have the money to sustain my life, I can't sit here and dream for hours on end. It is my place to dream. That's what I want to do. That's just, I really like. But how much money do I need? Do I need $1 million to sit and dream? Hardly. But do I need enough life experience to like come up with new dreams and to enjoy this earth? I've been placed on this earth. I want to experience this earth. I can do it in dream time. I can look at videos of Alaska and say like, oh my God, that's amazing. I want to see that for real for myself. Or I can say, I actually don't need to go there because I can imagine what it's like. I can immerse myself fully in this experience. The metaverse is not a curse, it's an immersive experience. If we look at it like, okay, they're going to build the metaverse so they can keep us poor. Ugh, what kind of vision is that? No, fuck them. They don't have jurisdiction over what you do. If you want that, stay poor, have them. But what I don't know. That's abundance. The metaverse is just yet another tool of abundance. Put on those goggles and immerse yourself 100% in a real experience. Maybe we're already doing that. We're in this body, 100% third dimensional, full on immersive experience of the body. This is virtual. Maybe. What else could it be? It's a virtual experience of the third dimension. It has to be. What is real? My dream is as real. That is, everything is virtual. What the fuck is virtual? It's always relative to something else. If I see 3D as real and something else as virtual, but I can say everything is virtual. Everything is a game. You have to become a conscious player of this game. What are the rules? How does it work? If we look at other people and we see they don't know how to play this game, they're suffering, they're struggling, they're constantly complaining, we assume we don't know the rules. Yes, you know the rules. If you don't, make it your business to find out. Is your life good? Great, enjoy it. It's so simple. Or not. I don't know. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, Tatiana, come off your high horse. I don't know. What am I doing? But this is so inspired. I'm so inspired. I'm sorry. Should I apologize for my inspiration? I don't know. Whew, I'm going to stop now. So, I wish us a beautifully creative day, that we enjoy our creation. We enjoy what we have created. We enjoy what we will create. And we appreciate when we come upon something where we're like, this could be optimized. This could work better. And I want to add this, because we do this a lot. We've optimized. The Western civilization has optimized to the point of its own detriment. And we're realizing that now. To sit on the couch and to only move your arm to your food and your arm to a button where you can adjust your lights, you can adjust, remote control your lights, remote control your TV, remote control, you could talk to your friends on a device, you can live your whole bloody life just sitting on your arse. That is over-optimization, I'm sorry. We have to move. The body needs to move. Or we say we don't, then we change the body. We become some kind of mental pod and we live in a metaverse and a virtual reality, it will feel as real as this one. But as long as we're in a body world, the body, blue eagle, red serpent, I still live in a paradigm where I believe the body needs to move. Joints need lubrication. They need to move. Or else, I talked about it the other day, the lubricants crystallize and then motion becomes painful. It's no longer fluid. Red moon, the fluids crystallize. That's a negative form of crystallization. Not good. The pineal gland calcifies. It needs white wind. Clear out your pineal gland. The white wind does that. Spirit does that. It's like some systems are cleared by wind, some are cleared by fire, sun, burn away, some are cleared by water, flush away, some are cleared by earth. No, earth doesn't clear nothing. Earth builds. So, but earth, wind, and water are found in the storm. No, I lie. Sun, wind, and water. They are the three musketeers, the three permanent musketeers of the blue storm, and we're heading there. That's where they converge. The blue storm is the manager of our clearing and cleansing systems, and the blue storm stands for auto-generate, which means there is a system in place that knows you don't have to blow your own pineal gland. It happens by itself. You don't have to think about that. You don't have to flush your blood. You don't have to cleanse. You don't have to detox anything. You don't have to think about that. It happens by itself. The body does it by itself. The body knows, don't touch that. Intuition tells you, don't drink that water. And if you have something then you throw it up, the body will, cleanse itself. If you have a food poisoning, the body takes it out. You can ask yourself, did you not listen to your intuition not to eat that ahead of time? Very often you notice, man, I had a feeling about that. Or the first bite in your mouth, yeah, maybe I should have noticed that it tastes off. You can taste every mushroom, no matter how toxic. Really, there is really, actually, I think there's not a single mushroom that if you to touch it, you die. No such thing. The body has a system to know, like, no, this is not good. And then you leave it and you move on. So that's auto-generate. That's the blue storm. I need to exhale. I'm yellow magnetic sun. I'm sorry, I apologize. I burn like hell. I have so much energy. Oh my God, I can... No, a friend of mine landed a really wonderful job in the battery department with a very prestigious company. I don't know why I'm not saying which company it is, the leading edge. And I said to her, oh my God, we got to stay connected. And she's born in the yellow sun wave spell. She's a overtone seed. I said, we got to stay connected, because when it comes to how to put this power into a battery, I'm your man. Talk to me. I have a direct link to the sun. I mean, really, we got to brainstorm this thing. We'll make this work. And we don't have to do anything. It's just, it's a done deal. The storm is the wingman of the sun. It's the analog kin to the sun. And the sun is the wingman to the storm. Need I say more? I love this system. Okay, I'm done now. I'm going to post this. Where am I? I have no idea. I'm going to... 43 minutes, 56 seconds. Okay, exhale. We're stopping at 44 minutes. Here we are. And 1 minute. I'm wishing us a wonderful, splendid, magical day. Enjoying our creation. I've said it before. Planting seeds. Knowing we don't have to worry about them. We just need to know what we want. Envision it, feel it, enjoy knowing that it's coming. Relax, chill, have a sleep, have a snooze, have a cup of coffee, and let our creations be our creations. And if we're around people who are creating something extremely different, then let them create their thing and move on to maybe someone else. I want to fill that 1 second. Oh, there was 4441. Okay, I missed it. 4444, I missed it. I want to get to 441. I'm very close. I'm saying, aho.